Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone today? How are you, Alicia?
I'm alive. No, I'm actually pretty well rested this morning. I had to put some allergy eye drops in though, so
Mm,
um, but this is a busy week. It's gonna be a busy week.
for sure. Very busy. As I'm remembering all of the shopping I haven't done.
I did some this morning, but while I was waiting for the kids to get ready for school, um, I have to get. I'm watching everything come in because there's gonna be a lot of that, and I have to do a last minute thing for my daughter's class because they're doing book exchange. So I have to go buy a book so I can wrap it and they can exchange it. So
Nice. That'll be fun. Uh,
this is their last week before Christmas break.
so excited.
I'm not ready for it.
I haven't even put my tree up, and at this point, I don't think I'm gonna. I mean, why put it all up and then have to take it all right back down? I don't know. I'm tired. And then hearing about Rob Reiner this morning, it's, I don't know. It's not it. The day did not start well. I had a nightmare last night. Not really a nightmare because I wasn't scared in it. It was more like
Yeah.
an inspiration for a story, but it was really disturbing. And it was disturbing that I had that dream and it wasn't scary.
Hmm.
But it was like being possessed by um, a demon that like is a scratchy demon. Like it scratched horror stuff on the wall and then would show me if other people were demons and would scratch me as well just because it thought it was funny. Like just, but it didn't, the dream didn't scare me. And I was in like a prison slash asylum. I don't know. It was really weird. It was a really, really weird dream. And I was like, ooh, short story when I woke up, right? Like it did not scare me. And
Right.
I was like, that should have scared me. Why wasn't I scared?
Because you're a writer and so many things could go so many different ways. That would be a good short story though. Like a
Yeah, it had,
haunted prison.
yeah, but there's no plot or anything, right? But images. That's what you get in dreams. Don't work with logic, right? But the images were really cool. Um, but yeah, I was just like, I should have woke up terrified. I don't understand what's wrong with me. Uh,
We're just desensitized to some of the things that are going on in the world around us that it's just like, that doesn't scare me.
oh look, a demon, whatever.
We know they don't really exist, so
And kids were just shot on the beach yesterday. I mean, we have real terror. So, or 2 days ago, whatever it was.
exactly. It's
Uh,
horrible, especially near this time of year. I hate hearing stories like that.
yeah, just any. I don't. I just finished the last one in the Part of Your World series by Abby Jimenez, the Just for the Summer. By the way,
Mhm.
she deserves every bit of freaking praise she gets because, damn, every one of the books in that series was phenomenal. And that last book, it's so funny. I'm always like, I'm not a romance girly. I'm like, maybe I'm a romance girly. Um,
Or you're going into your romance era.
yeah, I think I like the modern romances, right? I don't like the
Yeah,
ones that my mom read, right? I don't like the bodice rippers. Those are just, I don't care.
the Harlequins.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, ugh. And so those I can't stand. But these modern ones written by modern women, I'm really liking them. Um, the but the main character in this one kept saying, if you have a choice between anger and empathy, choose empathy. And I've always done that.
Mhm.
Um, but it gets harder and harder. I don't know if it's because they get older, because we're always like, the world's getting worse. And I think it technically is right now, but it's on a
Mhm.
cycle. It doesn't stay that way. The hard thing about evil is you have to deal with the mess it makes, right? And you have to sit through the evil that evil does. But the good part about evil is it always destroys itself because
Yeah.
evil can't survive. It doesn't work together. Paranoia hits in that it gets to a point where people just won't take it anymore, right? So evil can never survive, but it can do a heck of a lot of damage while it's in power, right? And So I don't know if it's that, but I've always been choose empathy over anger, but I'm having such a hard time. So yeah. Yeah. And so my real question is I wonder how much this will reflect in my writing today, right?
Mm,
You can't completely separate who you are from what you write. That's why
this is
some people
true.
write some like really nasty things like, but it's not me, it's the character. I'm like, yeah, but it's there's some of you
There's a
in there.
little piece,
Yeah, I
yeah.
got news for you. Some of you is in there. And depending on
You
how you portray it in your books tells me a lot about you. Whether you want it to or not.
how you write it. Yep.
Yeah. So um but chat, Lindsay said first. Nicely done, Lindsay. It's good to see you. Happy afternoon to you. Lindsay just finished decorating my Christmas tree. Now to get some reading done. Excellent, excellent.
Nice.
Let's get those words in. Dharma, good morning. My audiobook has launched on my website and has been submitted to ACX and Spotify. So today I'm working on my next newsletter. That's awesome, Dharma. If you
Ooh.
put the link in the Discord, we'll make sure we post it so people can go take a look.
Yep.
And Lindsay says, congratulations, Dharma. Dharma says, thanks, Lindsay. And Ren joined us. Hello, hello. Good to see you, Ren. Greetings from the future. And you're not as much into the future as like Australia is. So, you know.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Asbrosel. Hello, Asbrosel. Good morning. I was sick last week, but now I am feeling well enough to start working on my thesis again. Yay. I need a little motivating though. I'm having the same problem. So let's motivate each other. Let's get this done. And remember, my goal this week now, this is a great start. This is just great. I have so much to do though. My brother's coming into town, so hopefully that will motivate me enough to get me to make this happen. Because I've got too much.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah. So I have 650. I need to get in 650 words, and I can't log off until I do. So that is my goal for today. Ren says, currently listening to Breath of the Dragon by Shannon Lee and Fonda Lee. Ooh, that sounds fun. Molly says that was awful with the Reiners. Yes, it's awful. It's just awful. And Dharma says we have a small tabletop tree with lights. Nice. Yeah, I've nothing out. I don't know. I'm just Ren says, to be fair, Kelly, our tree isn't up yet either, and I'm still got to order my mom's Christmas mugs. Yeah, I'm just tired. Ren, amazing short story, but that would have scared me. Exactly, right, Ren? There's something wrong with me. That dream should have scared me. Ren, I've become a romance girly. It's my second most read genre of the year. Naturally, fantasy was my first. Yay! You know, I don't know what my romance might be my second, because I read more than I normally do because of reading the top books of YouTube for 2024. Let's see.
I don't know what my genres are. I'm trying to figure that out.
Because I read more romantasy than I ever have because there was so much on that list. I just have One Dark Window. I'm starting next.
I need to read that one too.
Ren says, hoping to bump sci-fi up to third next year. Excellent. Molly says, maybe he'll help with the tree. My brother, yeah, my brother is kind of the take charge guy, but he didn't come here to put up my tree. And Ren says, Australia is basically breaking the space-time continuum. Exactly. Australia's cheating just as some kind of magic thing.
It's because they're the little island off all by themselves.
A little island.
Well, you know what I mean.
Little thing.
I know they're not little, but they're like smaller than some of the other continents.
Not many.
No.
Molly says, some of my Christmas presents are arriving late, so I have no idea what to give my nieces for Christmas. We're celebrating on Sunday. Yeah, it's like my niece was asking about things for my daughter, and I was like, oh crap, I have more presents. I thought I was done. It is what it is.
I just need to buy gift cards and then I'm done.
Nice. Well, I mean, I'm taking them to go do pottery, but usually I get something for them to unwrap too. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I need to find some. I'm very much I always bought them books, but only one of them's a reader out of 5.
Mm,
So I'm like, I'm not gonna buy them books anymore. So I think I tried since they were tiny, giving them books of all kinds.
right.
But if they're not sat down and read to, they're not going to be readers. Not until they get old enough to just find their own library and decide what they are. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the so what I'm going to do next is so I started being Kevin and I always take them somewhere. Like we took them to the ballet, we took them to NASA, we took them to we take them places. So this year I'm
Right.
like, let's go
The
paint pottery.
experience.
Yeah, let's do experiences. I think these are that's what I've always done with my kids anyways. We've always had experiences are much more important than things. Um, so let's go do things. Life is short. Let's go experience something. Molly says I did that one. Oh, some of my Christmas presents are arriving late, so I have no idea what to give my nieces for Christmas. We're celebrating on Sunday. I'm pretty sure I already read that. Molly, I felt like Kelly, you're like my sister. She told me she wasn't telling me not to bring any games so that she could have control. Rather, it was because she doesn't want anyone to feel overwhelmed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the overwhelm is the thing, let me tell you. Molly said this was said with a high level of stress in her voice. Oh, and the more I tried to explain that I don't feel stressed and I want to bring some games, the more stress in her voice. Molly,
Hmm.
but hey, at least it isn't a control issue. Charles, morning. Did she say it's because she wanted control? What kind of games? Like, what is she afraid of? I'm confused.
Yeah.
I would always bring games to entertain the children so we adults could have our own time.
Right.
Last time when we had Thanksgiving, not this time, but the time before, I set up the front room with like things to build houses. What do you call them with the candy? Gingerbread. Thank you, Kevin. He's still sleeping, giving me words. Gingerbread houses. And put all that stuff in the front so like they could have something to, because I do not expect kids to be adults, right? They're
Right.
not. I don't expect them to just sit still and partake in conversation. So yeah, I always have activities for them. Charles says, good morning. Erin says, we've got our Secret Santa Christmas party this weekend as well with all the extended family. Ooh, that sounds fun. Hey, Charles. All right. Me with all of my energy today. Y'all are so lucky to be here. Aren't you excited?
We have a lot to do this week.
A lot to do. All right, let's do math real quick. While I'm doing math, what are your goals for today, Alicia?
In this first sprint, I have to start off by putting my friend's Christmas present together because we're doing gift exchange later today. So after I do that, then I will do my writing. And I still have to do Christmas cards and the word search, and I have to make an ingredient list for cookies, and I have to do the shopping, and at some point I need to wrap presents, and we're going to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party on Friday. So
Aw.
my week is pretty much planned.
Yeah, sounds like holiday season.
And then Friday is the last day of school, so then we start Christmas break. So I'll have my kids at home 24/7 for the next 2.5 weeks.
Sounds like a dream come true. What's the problem? I don't understand. I mean,
It's
I do
the best.
totally understand. Yeah, it's the best. I love you. I swear I do. Just can you go over there for a little while?
Here's Christmas. Go play.
That's right. We always
sure
opened a gift on Christmas Eve, and I half think that was just so we'd leave our parents alone. So
That's what I do too. I usually give them a Christmas Eve gift that gives them a new pair of clean pajamas to wear for Christmas.
we did
They
that
get a
for years
book
too.
to read, an activity, and then I
Mhm.
usually throw in like a little piece of chocolate or something.
That's awesome. I love it.
So
I did find our bookstore had
Ooh.
book themed puzzles. Wait, hold on. I gotta show you because it's so cool. Hi, baby. I'm sorry.
Bookland
I know you can settle
puzzles.
down.
I found one at Barnes and Noble.
Good girl.
I think I saw that. I think I saw that. Bless you.
Oh, sorry.
Bless you.
All right. Thank you. Um,
Is that what I think it is?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know what you think it is.
I saw the dragons.
These are puzzles, and they're book themed. So look,
I
and they had all kinds of books, like and all modern ones. Like they had
found
Bookshops and
one.
Bone Dust, and they had a Divine Rivals one. They had so many modern ones, and my daughter loves Fourth Wing, so I was like, look at that. And so that's what I'm looking for now, are just cute little things. Because
Yeah.
I even already gave them their big presents, and my son's I haven't even gotten done yet because he wants some maps for some of his games framed.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's not even going to be done by Christmas, I'm sure, but I can at least go do it. He's ADHD also, so just doing it for him is a big help. So obviously we're going to do that and pay for it. And he did buy me an Xbox, so
I mean, I found a bookish puzzle as well. I found mine at Barnes and Noble, but it's the Dream Harbor series, like the pumpkin spice cafe, the cinnamon bun.
yes, and it's
Yes,
got like
they
the
have a
street.
puzzle. Yeah.
Yes, I saw that one too. It was the same. It was the same brand. So and it's got a little metal
Really?
box, so you could keep it after, right? So you could put this like on your
Yeah.
bookshelf. Yeah, because it looks like a book. See?
I'm excited. I'll have to go find mine. It's in the library. I'll show it to you.
Yeah. So it's just really cool. But she loved that, and I thought that would be something that she would just be like, "Oh, cute," when she opens it, right? So that's the plan. So
I did bring my day 2.
ooh, well maybe we can open that on break.
Yep, after the first sprint.
That sounds fun. You could just like record your screen or something if you want to share it somewhere else too.
What I'll probably do is I'll probably show it here because I don't know how many people will see it, but I'll still put it on my channel as well.
Perfect.
So they get to see it twice.
That's right. Loyal viewers. So my word count is at 47,879. So this one I used a calculator, so I don't have to do the math today. And it is because adding the 650 also makes it harder. 48,529. So that is my goal for today. So let's see what I can get done. Ooh, because my eye is bothering me. All right. Are we ready?
As ready as we'll ever be.
All right. Here we go.
Let's go.
And there is our first sprint. I got in some words. Let's see what I get.
Well, that's good that you got some words.
It's easy to say I have 230 left, so I got about 400 words in.
Ooh.
So look, it's
Very
working, man.
nice.
This
Very
is a lesson
nice.
for everyone. This works, right? You just gotta keep progressing, make a reasonable goal, and then just keep progressing. And how'd you do, Alicia?
I got my friend's gift wrapped and ready to go. I made my breakfast sandwich and I started putting the address labels on the Christmas cards.
Yay! I have Christmas cards because I bought these bookmarks for my authors. So I finally got the Christmas cards yesterday. And two things of Christmas cards, regular boxes, not like big ones, right? Two books of stamps cost me $60.
I can understand the stamps part because I know I bought stamps and they were like
I'm like,
40.
this is ridiculous. And they didn't even have the cute ones. They're just American flags. So whatever.
Oh, I always get the holiday ones.
Yeah, that's what I wanted too, but they were out at this HEB I was at, and making another stop was just more than my brain could possibly handle. So,
Oh, I always go as soon as the holiday stamps come out. So
I
I
almost
see.
bought them like half a dozen times from my HEB, mine, because they have the cute ones, and then I didn't, and then I should have, but it is what it is. I don't care. They'll still get there.
I have snow globes.
Oh, so cute. I like the pretty ones, but oh well, flags it is. I don't remember. They're so cute. I don't remember where I was. Molly says, like Christmas games printed out on paper, trivia, bingo, etc. People don't stay focused, and yet one of my nieces keeps telling me how much she looks forward to the games. I could see trivia and bingo being a problem, though, because then you have to have like everyone playing, and most people just want to talk.
Yep.
So that might be what she's talking about. I brought things that people could do individually or in small groups, right? Like if they just want to do it. So I can see that the whole group, because we have people, we just want to sit down and drink and talk. We don't want to play any games. And so we brought things that people could do individually, or people that wanted to sit and talk could still do the thing, right? Like coloring pages. We brought cookies for the kids to decorate for Santa, things like that they could do, but everyone who just wanted to talk and enjoy each other could just do that too. So I actually understand that complaint, Molly. Like when you get families together and they play charades, I'm like, really? Does that actually happen? Because like, there's no way our family would do that.
I'm not playing charades. Nope.
Let's see, Charles, waking Christina, getting Son into the shower before school, and hopefully baking cookies before I go to work. Man, you got a busy morning, Charles.
Baking. What kind of cookies?
Yeah, what kind of cookies? This is important. Inquiring minds want to know. And Charles says, maybe listening to a book. Molly says, oh, she's Alicia and Charles. I suddenly feel lazy, and all I was going to do today is bake a little and read and play WoW. I am dying that because I played South of Midnight all day Saturday, and it's freaking amazing, and I love the game, and I'm just having so much fun. But Sunday I had other stuff I had to catch up on, so I didn't touch it. And then today I have so much to do. There's no way I'm going to touch it. So I got to make time tomorrow. So maybe I need to set like a reasonable list that I have to get these things done, and then I can play,
Do like a top 3.
Yeah, I have to get these things done, and then I can go play. Yeah.
And by my standards, I'm behind schedule. So because Christmas cards should have already gone out, I should already have purchased all gifts, and half of them should be wrapped by now. And I should already have my cookie ingredients and know what cookies I'm baking. And I know nothing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. At Christmas, I used to, when I didn't have a company and I wasn't writing. I was writing. I've been writing for years, but was writing casually, right? Not purposely and deadline driven. And so my Christmas was always making things. Like I made our own Christmas cards for years. And then so I made Christmas cards and sent those out. And then I did baking, so much baking, that one of our entire counters was just full of baking supplies. Um, so all of these kind of things, but life changes. The kids get older. My husband works from
Mhm.
home because I would make cookies for his work, right? So he'd bring it all from work. But he works from home, and his office is really like in North Carolina, so it's not like it's not,
Yeah.
yeah. And my cookies work great, like delivering them by hand, but they're not like professionally baked, as in they don't ship very well.
Right.
So yeah, all kinds of things. It was very it's very different time. So I think I might be a little lackadaisical until we get the have grandkids or something, right? Like there's something magical about kids in Christmas,
Yes.
and adults with Christmas. It's just not as fun for me. Like I want to go back to Disney World, but I want to go back with children.
Well, that's going to be so much fun. Although
Right?
very stressful from my point of view.
I like as long as they're like our kids, because the problem is our kids are so good, and I have no doubt my
Mhm.
daughter is going to raise the kids the same way we did, as in they're going to be little angels too. I mean, they'll have a demon streak because they're individual human beings with their own personalities, but you know what I mean. So I had no trouble taking my kids. Once they got to a certain age, we took them everywhere.
Yeah.
And then so doing the same thing. Your kids are seem anyways, from what I've seen, very well behaved as well.
For
And
the most part, they
yeah.
have their moments, especially the boy.
Now with my son, he's not even like dating right now. But if he, whatever woman he does end up with, he does want to get married and have kids, right?
Mhm.
So let me put that out there, because if he never wanted it, this wouldn't even be a discussion, which is fine, by the way. So when he finds that woman, let's face it, we still in this country, the women are more responsible for the child rearing. So I have no idea what those kids are going to be like, because I have no idea how she's going to raise the kids. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, so that's like my sister-in-law, Kevin's sister. I
Mhm.
freaking love her kids, but she's not raising them the way I would, right? So I never know quite what to do with them.
Fair.
Um, so it's one of those things, right? Like, so it's different. I mean, those kids are loved, they're fine, they're happy, they're stable, there's nothing wrong. There's no I'm not saying that she's not
There's
doing it
no
right. That's
issues.
not what
Yeah.
I'm saying at all, right? Um, she gives everything to those kids, but she doesn't do it the way I do it. So I'm not sure how.
How to proceed. Yeah.
Yeah. So, um, but so we'll see what happens. Not worried about Jenna's kids though. I know she's going to raise them. She'll make some changes. You're supposed to, right? You're supposed to do things
Mhm.
differently than your parents did, but they're going to be very well behaved. I can guarantee you that. So I will have no trouble taking them to Disney World.
I started from scratch with my kids because I can't remember a lot of my childhood, and I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's just because we moved a
Move
lot
so much.
or if it's just I blocked it out. I don't know. I don't
Hmm.
think I would have, but it's like I only remember the weirdest things. So, I don't know. I just know that we moved a lot and there was a lot of car rides and so,
I think that's
but
pretty normal though.
yeah.
I really do. Like my daughter, we went to Disney World 3 times when they were little, and she only remembers the last time. And the first time we went, she was 5, because I wanted to make sure she was old enough to remember it. Well, apparently 5 was not old enough. She does not remember from 5. I'm like, well, damn.
I mean, I think my first time I went when I was like 6 or 7 and I don't remember it. I remember when I went for my like 12th grade year, like that was my senior trip.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't go with like the other kids of my senior class because they went to Cancun and my mom was like,
Mm.
no. And so we went to Disney instead, which
Yep.
is fine. So I
Yeah.
remember going then. And then I remember when the next time I went, I was pregnant with my son. And I took my husband because he'd never been to Disney before.
Oh,
And him and I went to Animal Kingdom.
I love Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is my favorite, but I love animals. So I'm one
Me
of the
too.
weird ones, okay? As in Disney, they're like, oh, I like this, I like that, I like this. I'm like, Animal Kingdom.
Hmm.
It's my favorite. I even like the Yeti roller coaster, and I'm not big on rides.
I haven't been on that one mainly because of
It's
some of the height stuff. I like if it's got some height to it, I won't do
okay.
it. Like Velocicoaster, I probably will never go on it.
Mm.
It's fun to watch, but I don't want to be on it.
Oh,
Nope.
I love
No,
it.
thank you. Yes,
Let's
Rocky?
see. Molly says it's very Scandinavian of you, Alicia. I'm behind, so I'm not sure.
Scandinavian of me? What did I do?
I know.
Explain. Elaborate.
It's my fault. Sorry, I'm having trouble. Obviously, I'm feeling a little bit better, just getting some writing done. Charles says, officially jealous, Molly. Molly says, well, don't be. I'm going to have to step it up, apparently. Y'all putting me to shame. You got this, Kelly. Thanks, Molly. And Dharma says, let's do this thing. That's right. Get it done. And Vanessa joined us. Hello, Vanessa. Good morning. Good to see you. Faithful popped in. Hi, Faithful. Good afternoon. Popping in to say hi and tickle the like button. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. Molly said she got to 29% into the Christmas hummingbird. Aw, reading so many Christmas stories. I'm so jealous. I think next year I might just ditch whatever I'm doing and just read Christmas. Maybe that would get me in the mood too.
Ooh,
I think
yeah.
I just feel like it's too late for this year. Courtney says, hey, y'all, Charles, I will take some of those breakfast cookies, right? Courtney says, I'm just passing through looking at something before running an errand. Excellent, excellent. Did you get your boot camp video up, Alicia?
Not yet. I have to finish it. I will. I know. I want it up before Christmas because I know she said we have until like the end of the month. So
Right.
it's my
I think
next
I looked
video
and it's
to go
mine and
up.
Courtney's are the only two up.
Yeah.
Courtney says, I am just passing through looking. I did that. And Alicia said, hello. Molly said, hello. And Kiana, hello, Kiana. Good morning.
Hello.
Ren made it to 21%. Nicely done. Kiana got to 8% of Don't Cry For Me by Daniel Black. Interesting.
Ooh.
Now I'm just, singing Evita, but whatever. It all works. I just lost it. Oh, and Courtney, Alicia sent you an Instagram message. Courtney sent you one, Alicia. Vanessa, I need to figure out something to do for dessert for my fam gathering. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Let me know what's in your pantry. I'll tell you what to make. Molly says, yeah, this is definitely crunch time. Yeah, for sure. Vanessa, I hate wrapping gifts. I'm always doing it at the very last minute. I love wrapping gifts. I could just wrap them year round. I just love it, love it, love it, love it.
Me too.
Even when I was a kid, like since I was like 11, my mom would let me wrap my brothers and sisters' presents because she hated it and I loved it. So I would always wrap my brothers and sisters' presents for her. It just made me so happy. Molly says, okay, my friends, I hear you. I will take some coloring pages and crayons for the youngers and skip the rest. There you go. That's perfect. And you can get free pages you can just download offline too that are Christmas and everything.
Yep. Crayola has a whole bunch.
For sure.
They even have color by number.
Yeah. And like I said, I would buy like little kits that you could color, that they could like, decorate cookies and stuff, like just little things they can do on the side while, the adults are adulting.
Yep.
And Charles says Christmas spritz cookies. Ooh, yummy. Cherry kiss and peanut butter kiss cookies. What's the cherry kiss? Like obviously you put a cherry in the middle, but is it just do you push it in the middle or do you just put an indentation and put the cherry?
They actually have Hershey Kisses that are like a cordial cherry flavoring.
Oh, interesting. Made the dough last night for the Mexican hot chocolate cookies. My niece makes Mexican hot chocolate cupcakes and they're so good. And Molly says, Vanessa, that's what gift bags are for. It's not as fun to open though. That's why I always wrap. Like all the birthday parties, I would bring wrapped presents. Because everyone put them in gift bags. I'm like, no, lame presents, wrap. I want you to open them. Molly, I worked as a cashier at Cracker Barrel for a while, so I got really good at dump it in a gift bag and put tissue on top. Voila, wrapped. Molly, oh, Charles, sigh. I am hungry now. Yeah, this is good. Y'all keep talking. It's getting me in the spirit. Now I kind of want to go bake. Vanessa's like, yes, I use gift bags as often as possible. I still hate doing all of it, though. Molly, I did rehabilitate oversalted black chocolate, black cocoa buttercream. Plan on making a couple individual black velvet cakes to frost. Yummy, yummy. Vanessa, I only went to Disney once, and that's when I was second grade. I was visiting my great-grandmother in Tampa, and she took me to Disney. I remember little pieces. That was before Epcot was built.
Before Epcot was built?
How
Ooh,
old
that was
are
a
you,
long time
Vanessa?
ago.
I thought we were the same age. Courtney, okay, time for me to run.
Hold
Thanks for
on.
sabotaging my breakfast because now I want sweets. Yes, sorry, Courtney. It's not boot camp yet. Just enjoy yourself. Eat the cookies, man. Eat the cookies. Restart in January. Molly says, and a King Authors gluten-free chocolate cake mix to see how it tastes. I like King Authors is the flour I use for my bread. It's the only one I use for bread. But I have to use the cheap, crappy ones for my cookies because the King Authors sugar or flour has like too much protein in it. Works
Wow.
great for bread, does not work for my cookies. I was like, why aren't my cookies working? I've made them for years, and it was the flour. Isn't that funny? Anyways,
Yeah, I'm
Courtney
buying all
says, bye,
fresh
y'all.
ingredients.
Yeah.
Epcot was opened on October 1st of 1982.
Oh, well, then there you go. That explains it.
It's
I thought,
older.
for some reason, I thought it was 72, so I had the wrong decade in my head.
I think that was the other park. Let me see.
That's so funny. So that makes sense. So we are the same age, Vanessa. I thought we were. I mean, close enough. Like same generation for sure. And Courtney says bye. See you soon, Courtney. Molly says context. Scandi Christmas Eve tradition. Oh, open the presents. I didn't know that was Scandi because we did it too. I don't have any Scandinavian in my family.
Oh,
We don't open all the presents
on Christmas Eve.
One, yeah. We always opened one.
Now,
like you said, and they were usually pajamas.
Yeah, for me, that's kind of one of my family traditions. We've always done that, so I just carried it on.
Yep, same. Molly says, I'll probably get the coloring pages from Creative Fabrica. Nice. And Kiana says, hello to Courtney, Molly, Vanessa, Charles, Alicia, and Kelly. Vanessa says, I have to take Holly to the airport in about 20 minutes, so I'll be gone by the time you hit the break. Thanks for being here. Absolutely, Vanessa. Drive safely. Tell Holly we said hi. Kiana says, I've wrapped everything so far. I just need to get teacher and bus driver gifts. Haha, I am over that age. Thank you for that one. One thing I do not have to worry about.
This is a whole new concept for me. Like, I'm giving the kids' teachers cards with a gift card inside, but like, this is beyond my skill level.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is a thing.
Yeah.
I usually do like a end of year gift.
Gotcha. No dying. Lindsay says, I wrap and put in gift bags so I can use one label per person. We reuse the same gift bags each year. Oh, nice. Oh. Vanessa, yep, before Epcot was built. I'm old. No, I got you now.
Yeah. Magic Kingdom was opened in 1971. Also,
so that is what I was thinking then. Gotcha. I was thinking the whole thing. Vanessa says I'm 56. Yeah, I'm 50. We're same generation, so just a little bit apart. But that's why you were old enough to go before. No one, or I mean, that was second grade was the part I was trying to add up in my head. No one ever believes me when I tell them that, though. I know. That's because you look young and spry. Nobody believes I'm 50 either. Molly, my first trip, which I do not remember, to Disney was before Epcot. Nice. Molly, and I remember we're the same age too, Molly. My first trip that I remember, we spent a whole day in Epcot, which was not that fun at that age. No, Epcot when you're little isn't as fun. It's more fun now. They've got more stuff set up for the kids now, but it's definitely the adult park, if you ask me.
And I think Epcot is where they have the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Oh, nice. We haven't been since Gardens even came out. It's been a long time. Molly says the PJ's book and treat is Scandinavian tradition. How funny. Didn't know that.
I didn't either. Now I want to like research.
Because it's like a Southern thing, and I thought none of this, I didn't think this Scandinavians like settled in the South. They're all like up north. So that's really interesting to me. Huh. Kiana, I got to get ready for work. Catch everyone later. Bye, Kiana. It was good seeing you. Vanessa, when I was young, we'd open one gift on Christmas Eve. Yeah, exactly, right? It's a thing. Because it wasn't always pajamas for us. It would also be like, sometimes she'd get like this customized stuffed animal for each of us, and we'd open it, like whatever it was. For me and my brother and sister, it was something that was all the same. And for my kids, it was usually something that they could play with that night is what I would get them.
Right. Something to keep them a little busy so they don't like try to open
so anxious waiting to open the presents. Yeah. And Santa only bought one big present to our household. So I had all the other presents wrapped in under the tree. So Santa just brought one big special thing for each kid every Christmas.
Yep. That's how Santa does it at our house.
Yep. Let's see. Molly says, good plan, Lindsay. Kiana, that's what it's getting them. Gift cards. Yeah, it's her last year in the adult transition program. Nice. Almost done. Charles, we open one gift on Christmas Eve, and it is pajamas, which we wear to bed and wake in for Christmas. Yeah, I love that. I wanted to do it last year, but again, that's my problem. My problem is my kids at the age that they're at now, I have less to do than I usually do, and so I don't know what to do, and then I end up doing nothing, just like we talked about before, right? Like that's what my brain does.
I want to see if I want to look up now and see if there's a book on like Christmas traditions around the world.
Oh, there's got to be many books about that. I have no doubt. Vanessa says, I surround myself with younger people and feed on their energy. Yeah, that's what I need to do, Vanessa. Well, I mean, that's what we do for events, right? That's definitely how those happen. And Vanessa, okay, gonna go put on clothes. Y'all have a great day. You too, Vanessa. And Molly says, Jalaboka Flood, translating to Christmas book Flood, is a unique and cherished tradition in Iceland, celebrated on Christmas Eve.
I've heard about that. They exchange books and then they just spend the evening reading.
Yeah.
I would
I
love
mean,
that too.
with the weather they have, yeah, of
Yeah.
course you're going to be inside reading most of the time, which is they actually have more readers per capita than any other country in the world, at least last time I checked.
Mm-hmm.
Molly says, did Vanessa just admit to being an energy vampire? I mean, aren't we all? Vanessa's like, yes, I did. Bye. All right, let's do this second sprint. I'm feeling good. So I only have about 250 words to go. Yeah, 230. I have exactly 230 words to go.
You got
So
this.
that's pretty awesome. And I'm feeling good. So here we go. Where's my thing? There it is. Let's start this timer. And I'll see y'all in 30. And there is our second sprint. And I made my word count. I actually got in 800 words.
Ooh.
I know. I mean, total, but still 800 words total. So 650 is definitely doable.
And we still have one sprint.
Look at that. I don't know if I'll do any more writing though. Because I am almost at the end of this chapter and I would rather start almost at the end instead of a brand new chapter. It's easier for me to keep going. So it's one of those counterintuitive things that it's easier for me. That's not everyone. It is easier for me to keep going if I'm in the middle of a thought than if I ended a thought. Now I got to come up with the next one. So, and some of this is going to end up being deleted. I can tell you that right now. I'm not word vomiting, but I am world building, right? Because I'm finishing up the lore that I have been building through the past 3 books. So some of that doesn't need to be in here, right? But I need to know it. So some of this will be deleted eventually, but it is things that I have to write so I can make the ending work. But we are almost to the climax, and I'm very excited. And how'd you do, Alicia?
I talked to hubby because he came in. He was looking for food. I contemplated myself on having more of this cookie. I got Gideon's when I was at Disney Springs on Saturday. And you know, those are like those half-pound cookies.
They're huge. Yeah.
One of them is, it's good, but I don't think it's my favorite. They call it the Kris Kringle.
Okay.
And it is, I can tell you what it is. It's a complexly flavored white chocolate coffee bean cookie.
Huh.
So I don't know if it's the coffee bean portion or the white chocolate that I don't like.
Yeah, I've never been big on coffee beans.
Yeah.
My husband loves them. He loves like the chocolate covered coffee beans, like espresso beans and stuff, but I'm like, nah.
I've never had those. But we got I went ahead and got like the full, because they limit you. You can only get 6 cookies. Because I mean that it's a half pound each cookie. So that's 3 pounds of cookies. And so I got 2 of the Krampus cookies, which is the darkest chocolate with a blast of Andes mints. Which is everybody, we love that one at the house.
Yeah.
And then I got the Kris Kringle, which is the December limited edition flavors. And then I got the original chocolate chip, the cookies and cream, and my husband likes the peanut butter crunch.
There you go.
So everybody got a little bit of something, and I'm just, I don't know about this cookie.
If it's not worth the calories, throw it out, man. Sorry.
This is the little card they give you with the menu.
Oh, he's cute. He kind of looks sad though. Like, is he a ghost elf? Like, what's going on?
I don't know, but he has fangs.
Oh, see, he is a ghost elf. He's a vampire elf. That's why he is so pale.
Maybe he's part of the Krampus. And then in the box of cookies, they give you like a little trading card.
He's scary too.
Well, that's the theme of Gideon's. They're all like in this. Where's it at?
There it is.
That's what they do. Like all of them are that in that like aesthetic. And on the back, it has something for them. For this one, it says, in an old theater on the eve of Halloween, 3 spirits appear from beyond the movie screen. A trio of tiny specters with eyes aghast, still donning the costumes in which they were cast. And now these 3 little ones take to the streets, searching for a few tricks and a lot o' treats. As the devil, Darcy is asked to do mean things for his part, which can be difficult for a boy with such a big heart. That is cute.
It is so cute.
Well, that's the aesthetic of Gideon's. Whenever if you ever get to go in their store, they have like bookcases that go all the way up, but some of them they go up and then they come out like they're bending out towards the thing, and then it's covered with like books and cobwebs, and it's very dark, like academia atmosphere.
Very gothic looking.
Yes, but it's so adorable, so delicious.
funny.
So I'm like debating, should I eat another piece of that cookie to test it for science?
I know. That is so cool.
I have
I
to
wish
wait
they had
till
one
later.
here. That would be cool.
I think it's only in Orlando. Let me see. I'll see.
It says Disney Spring locations. So, hey, look, the dark chocolate Andy's mint one is right on top in this picture.
Right? That's the Kris Kringle and the Krampus. Yep. Locations. There's
Oh
an
my
East
gosh, that's
End
pretty cool.
Market and Disney Springs. Yeah, so they only have the 2 locations. I didn't know if it was like we only had the 2 locations here in Florida or if it was like elsewhere as well.
That's cool. Well, they're so stylized. It's probably expensive to open one. You know what I mean?
True. They can't
That
quite
is really cool.
franchise yet.
I love that.
It does sound delicious, Molly. It is delicious.
She's like, I can vouch for it. It is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And see, Asbro says, we never had Santa. My parents were honest that they were the ones gifting. That meant I met Santa when I was in kindergarten, and I was terrified because I didn't know why this strange man was there. Can I tell you, things like Santa and the Tooth Fairy and all of that kind of stuff, as a parent who I never wanted to lie to my children, it was tough for me. I didn't know. I mean, the kids are supposed to believe you and trust you.
Mm-hmm.
And yet we lie to them, right? And so it always bothered me. But I still wanted them to have that magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we did it, but like I said, Santa Claus brought one gift. I mean, first of all, why does the mythological figure get all the credit? But I'd always said, if they ever ask me about it, I will tell them the truth. I'm not holding up the lie if they ask me about it directly. And then my daughter, when she was 4, asked me directly.
Mm.
She asked me if the Tooth Fairy was real. And I was like, no, it's, we just like to, it's a fun tradition where we just like to pretend because losing teeth are scary. And that way it's not as scary now. And then you get you get some money for the teeth. And she's like, oh, okay. And she was okay with it. Because again, I was
Right.
bad at lying. So it's not like I really pushed these myths, right? And then she stopped and she goes, does that mean Santa's not real either? Like she started putting it all together at 4. Right?
Yeah.
She put it all together. And I was like, yeah, honey. I'm like, no, it's not real. It is so fun to pretend to be hopeful at this time of year that Santa is just kind of, the soul of the holiday. So that's what we talk about. She's like, okay. And I said, so we're still going to pretend because it's fun. And she's like, okay. And I said, but don't tell your brother. He's older. And I think he already knew, but he didn't want to know. Right.
Right.
But the first thing she did was tell him, of course. And, but
Mom,
the thing
is this true?
I know. But even after, but the problem is they were so young at that point. They weren't mad at me. They got it right
Mhm.
away. They understood why, because I explained to them why.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't lie to them when they asked me directly.
Yep.
And so we still did Santa the whole time. Like, we still made sure that, because we still like to, just like I told her, because it is fun to pretend. And my kids have huge imaginations. So it did not damage them one little bit.
Yep.
But it was so hard. When she figured that out at 4, I was like, oh, thank God, because it was so hard for me to lie to them. I don't know how people do it so much, or when people double down. When they're like, there's no such thing as Santa. Of course there's such thing as Santa. Why would you do that to your kids? I don't understand it. But that is why my kids always trust me, because
Yeah.
I don't lie to them. I'm not going to lie to you. We can have magic and we do. We're adults. We know what's real and isn't. Even some things we don't want to be real that is, and vice versa, right?
Right.
But we still have imaginations and, write things and read fantastical books and watch fantastical movies and go to awesome cookie stores with this whole gothic freaking awesome feel, right? So
Yep.
it doesn't hurt us. We can still believe,
Mm-mm.
but know what the truth is. So I don't see why we have to lie to our children.
Nope. We've always had that if they're old enough to ask, or if they ask us directly, then we tell them.
Yep, same thing. Like everyone, they ask, like, how'd you do the sex talk with your kids, right? I'm like, we never had a sex talk. I answered every question they had at every stage they were. And so
Mhm.
by answering each question and only answering their question,
Yep.
not giving them more, not giving them things they weren't ready to understand, not telling them things that are scary yet, right? Just one thing at a time as they ask the question.
Yep.
And by doing that with both of my kids, they just knew. Do you see what I mean? Like
Right.
they were prepared, and we've done that with everything for them since the very beginning.
Yep.
So I don't know.
That's
In
what-
my opinion, I just think that's the way to raise your children. But again, I'm just one person.
That's what we do.
Yeah, it just makes more sense. And also our kids, look, they're young 20s. They well, they do drink some now, but they drink carefully. They always have a designated driver, or that, you know what I mean? Like they're always
Right.
they're responsible with the drinking. They don't do drugs. There's been no unexpected pregnancies, knock on wood. There's, you know what I mean? Like all of these things, because they are making their own choices based on actual knowledge and knowing that they are supported by their parents. So, and neither of my kids are neurotypical. So don't think it's because they're neurotypical, so it's easier. No. Are you kidding? They're mine and Kevin's kids. Of course they're not neurotypical. Let's see. Molly says our poor parents can't win for losing when it comes to the Santa myth. Exactly. Our friends of ours, our close friends, when their son found out about Santa, he was so mad. And he was screaming and yelling and so mad that they lied to him about Santa. And I was like, phew, dodge that bullet. I guess I'm like, I'm not, And I don't blame him for being angry. It's a huge betrayal. So it's nice when they figure it out young, but you can still have all the magic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And Molly says, and another Scandi festive thing, Kladkaka, Swedish sticky chocolate cake. Now that I could get behind.
Ooh.
As Rosal, I have to go. My brother came over. Keep up your motivation and work. Thank you. I hope you get that paper done. You can do it. Coda joined us. Hey, Coda, Kelly, Coda, Team 84. Good morning, friends, and BookTube fam. Ren says made it to 27%. Nice. Molly says, I knew you could do it. That's right, I did it. Woohoo! Molly says, I am 49% in. Coda, have you slept? Yeah, I can't believe I got my words in 2 sprints when I was so depressed. Look, my energy has completely changed since I first got on, right?
Yay!
So thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see. Molly says, Coda, have you slept? Does Coda sleep?
Coda,
Molly says,
sleep.
Take a nap at least. Jeez.
Yeah.
Molly says the Krampus cookie sounds delish. There you go. Molly's all about the coffee bean with white chocolate.
Do you need to see them? Because I can show you them.
Oh, for sure. You go get them while I read the last couple comments. For sure. Molly says, my dad once told me that I would be pregnant and have to drop out of high school by the time I was 18. Why? Why would he even say that? Why? I just don't get parents sometimes. I do not get it. Look, we all make mistakes, but some things I'm like, why? Why would you say that? Even if you thought it and you sat down with your spouse and you're like, oh, why would you say that to your kid? I don't understand so many things. Oh, the cookies are coming. Molly says, not only did I never get pregnant, but I recently found out that he got his high school girlfriend pregnant senior year. See, he was reflecting.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the right word?
So right. they put it in a little bag because they have to separate it from the other cookies because it's that minty.
And well, even with the dark chocolate, it would need to be, so it makes sense.
And then they even wrap the cookie, so you can see how big the cookie is.
Yeah.
So then
you have to cut that like a cake, so that you can.
I do. I cut them into like 4 pieces. There is the cookie.
Moly, look at that! Look at that! That is so cool.
And so, like, anytime you see like a light color, there's that's the Andy Mints.
They must have to like bake that low and slow so it cooks all the way through without burning on the outside.
Well, they are still a little like they're not undercooked, but they're not fully cooked. They're like in between, but it's really soft.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yeah, okay.
It's more like a brownie than a cookie, man.
And you can also, the rest of the cookies go in this little box.
Aw. I mean, what a great gift, you know?
Right?
Maybe that's why they limit it to 6. Because, I mean, this is America. They don't care how much you eat. It's more because they don't want to run out when one person goes in and buys for their whole family.
Mhm. And they even do something if you're ever here and you're here at the right time. I want to say it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They do hot cookie hour
Mm.
where you get a whole cookie fresh out of the oven and they give
Oh.
you a scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Oh, sign me up. That's what I need to be there for.
Now I already cut this one, so you'll get to see like a section of it.
Mm.
That's the section of the Kris Kringle.
Wow.
But it's a big, massive cookie.
Wow. That's incredible. Molly says, I'm not sure why I shared that kind of TMI. No, I feel you, man. Pain. When we share our pain, it lessens it. So, no, you can share with us. We're here for you.
You can now ease it from your mind.
That's right. And Molly says, Krampus is the mint chocolate one. Oh, I see that now. Sorry, I got confused. Coda says, yes, I fell asleep in my chair, then got up at 5:30 and moved to my spot on the couch till 7:30. Okay, so he naps. So you don't actually sleep, you just nap. I mean, you know. Molly says he hated me. Yeah, he must have. That's just awful. It's just awful.
This
so
one is
sorry,
my
Molly.
favorite.
Which one was that?
This is cookies and cream.
And it's dark chocolate?
Well, it's got Oreo cookies on it.
Oh, it's because it's Oreo. Still, I've never seen
Yeah.
a cookies and cream that's chocolate instead of white.
Well,
Like, so either
it's
vanilla
got
or
all of
something else.
there's no chocolate chips or anything. It's
No,
just, it's broken up
base.
Oreos all the way through.
Yeah, but the base looks chocolate. Yeah, see, it's chocolate. Interesting.
It is delicious. It has like cookie pieces baked throughout, cream and all. So when I go, it's usually a wait. I think we waited 45 minutes.
Wow.
Because normally you can, if you get there when they first open, it's not that long of a wait. But after a certain period of time, they start doing a virtual queue. You can get text messaged to come back to the store and get in line. Because usually it's a 2 to 3 hour wait.
Well, luckily there's enough to do over there, right? So you can walk around while you're waiting.
Oh, yeah. You can walk around, go shopping, do the Christmas tree trail if it's Christmas time.
Oh,
you can have
fun.
lunch. You can do all of the things. There's a Lego
A lot of
store.
time, I wish we'd never left Florida. I would live. I'd probably work at Disney World somewhere. I freaking love that place. Molly says that wasn't even the worst, but he's been dead 25 years, so I should be getting over it any day now. I don't know, man. Stuff that hits us in our childhood, I don't think we ever get over it.
Yeah, we all have that.
Yep, all of us. Even our parents tried the best they could. That we still have those. Molly says that looks like a lump of lumpy lump coal, literally. That makes sense why that one's Krampus now, and I got confused.
But it's so delicious.
Alicia's like, give me some more of that coal.
Mm.
Coda says pretty much about the napping. And Molly says that looks amazing too. If I ever visit you, Alicia, I'll skip Disney and go to Gideon's. No, you do Disney and Gideon's. You just do all the things.
I mean, you have to go to Disney Springs if you want Gideon's.
Yes. At least you don't need tickets for that one.
And they even have cake slices, and their cake slices are huge.
Jeez. It's family. It's like, all right, we all have to decide on one cookie, which you're never going to do, so they know you're going to buy more than one.
Yep. Because a lot of times people are traveling, and so they come. Okay, day 2.
All right, let's go. Day 2. Woohoo!
I already took out the staple. Ooh, those are cute. They're stickers.
Yay, stickers. What kind?
Ooh, one is a sheet that says rather be reading.
Oh, I love it.
Very rainbowy,
Those could just go on every day.
right? And then the second sheet says one more chapter.
Oh, I love it. Very cute. I love the
Those are
colors.
cute. She does a lot of rainbow.
Colors
like
make us
those.
happy. Apparently makes her happy too.
Listen, I'm not complaining.
Nope.
I like rainbow colors. So there we go. We
Same.
got 2 sheets.
That's really cool.
Yay!
That's not a bad day too. 12 days of Christmas, baby.
Only 10 left to go.
Molly's like, okay, I'm coming and staying a month. Yeah, that's it. I think we need 2 weeks next time we go to Orlando.
Yeah, with the new Epic Universe Park, and there's new things coming to Disney, and Gideon's.
Well, we'll see what happens because since Warner Brothers is being bought out, who knows what's going to happen with Universal?
That is true. I saw that.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. And Molly says, love those. Yeah, they're totally fun.
Me too.
All right, let's do this last sprint so I can go eat breakfast because I'm hungry now. And I'm feeling much better getting my word count in. It's amazing what actually making goals makes you feel, you know?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Last sprint. And there is our last sprint. I went through and got some emails all ready to send out. I have some important business contacts I've just made, so I need to maintain those. So hopefully we can find some more places to sell our books. How'd you do, Alicia?
Woohoo! I got 452 words.
Nice. Very good, very good, very good. Let's see. Molly says, that reminds me, I opted finally for the classic Happy Planner bundle. And then an hour later went back and also got a big size Happy Planner notebook. Ooh, nice.
Ooh, exciting.
It's a very exciting. That's one of the things I need to do today is get more of this organized too. So I got it out. I got the whiteout to fix May that I messed up. And I don't like it. Luckily, I'm not a perfectionist, so it's not going to like stop me, but I don't like it. And I still need to get like harder tabs since the ones I got are too flimsy. They're more like those things you use just to mark a book, not.
Ah, gotcha.
So I can't find any of my months. Here we go. Yeah, she should definitely sell some tabs because this is very annoying. That's so you can't see it too much on camera. That's nice, but I can see it so much in real life. It's driving me crazy.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
There's like little, it's messy. It's one of these things, but I don't like it. I like the actual liquid whiteout better. This was just.
Oh, I see.
Messy.
I have a different version. Mine looks like this.
Looks like yours is a name brand and mine's generic is what it looks like. Well, it was generic, all right. I'll tell you that. Yeah, yours is Bic. So the name brand might work better.
So I just.
It's not happy. But I was like, whatever, it's fine. Like I said, if I was a perfectionist, it would be really annoying, but I'm not, so it'll be fine.
I have to film my Bookworm Life Planner flip through this weekend. Today, nice. whenever I can. The sooner the better.
The sooner the better. Let's see. And Jean says, good morning, Kelly and Alicia. Good morning, Jean. Good to see you. You made it for our last sprint at 22% of Housemaid. Ooh, I still have to read that one. So many to read. And Christina says, Kelly, Alicia, Christina. Looks like Charles finally got you up. Was it the baking cookies? Because that would wake me up. Just for the record, I'd be right out of bed for that.
Right?
Uh-huh. Alicia says hello to Christina. Molly's at 55%. Nicely done. And Christina says hello to everyone. And Molly says, great job, writers. Yeah, we did it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Christina says, remember, even snowmen need water. Save progress. Did I save my progress?
I saved mine.
And look, it automatically saves, but then it's like weird. And then it's you know what I mean? I have to change the name and then it's annoying. Yeah. So it's way better if I just save it. Have a cup of holiday cheer and a Christmas cookie or two, or a quarter of one if they're Alicia's cookies.
If they're Gideon's, yeah.
That's right. Check the laundry, take mad stretch, and share cozy blessings with the like button. Ren says made it to 33% and sprint hopped between Donna and Libya's last sprint, and Jen started audio advent sprints. Very nice. Ren, thanks for sprints. Kelly and Alicia, absolutely. Thanks for being here, Ren. Molly says my buttercream needs some whipping cream to loosen it up. Yeah, that'll do it once it sits in the fridge. Ren says I love Tipp-Ex tape. It took me a while to get well acquainted with liquid Tipp-Ex for some reason. I like the liquid. I really do. I know it has to dry, but it's smoother. Molly says, hi, Jean. And speaking of snowman, one of the things about being single that sucks is that I have to shovel my own snow. That is sad. I know. Christina says, yeah, the house smells like cookies. And he put Donna's stream up in there too. And I got to hear Anna making Livia and Donna cry. Oh, because it's their birthday.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Excellent, excellent. All right, so I am done for the day. I mean, for writing, anyways. I wish I was done for the day. Then I go play video games. Alicia, do you have any last words?
Videos coming up soon, hopefully, if I can find some time in my chaotic schedule this week. But there will be videos. One I have to edit, two I have to film. There's two I have to film. And then sprints on Sunday as usual. And Christmas cards should be going out this week.
Yay! So exciting. I love it. I love it. I love it. All
I'm
right.
at the stage now where I just need the word searches to be completed so I can fold and input them.
That dog. She's gonna turn off my computer one of these days. Don't
do
all
it,
right.
puppy.
If I disappear, just know it was Cora. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone. And I'm in a much better mood than I started today. So let's hope I can get some productivity done. Finish sending out the rest of these emails. Except I'm gonna eat breakfast first because I starve it. So
yes.
Excellent, excellent. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. You have an amazing day, and we'll see you tonight. I do have sprints tonight if you would like to get some reading done. So it's at 7 p.m. Central. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central. And please